legit. Anything you want.
Bitcoin billionaire Brock Pierce reveals 2019 crypto outlook, Ethereum, EOS, Tron and Cardano. Brock Pierce, the co-founder of crypto venture fund DNA, chairman of the Bitcoin Foundation and EOS backer, talks about the current state of crypto, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, EOS, Tron and Cardano. Pierce told NBC's crypto trader that Ethereum needs to scale this year to remain a front-runner in the industry. If Ethereum doesn't solve scaling this year, Ethereum's going to have major long-term problems. Now's the time. Don't think the market's going to wait, with all of these other call it Generation 3 blockchains coming into the market. Ethereum is still the leading platform in the world for smart contracts. It has more developers building on it than anyone else. Brock says the smart contract competitor EOS is not going anywhere, and solutions to the platform's RAM and CPU issues will emerge in February. Or having only been around 6 months, it's the number 2 chain in the world in terms of developers, rising rapidly. They've got the biggest war chest of anyone in the space, meaning they're not going anywhere. They've got a lot of runway and they've got probably the most advanced chain today in terms of scalability. Encore and Liquid EOS have a scaling solution for EOS for the mainnet, a dApp layer that is going to solve all the RAM and CPU issues, I believe in February. Pierce also called out Tron and Cardano as 2 strong smart contract competitors he's watching this year. Tron is the 3rd most popular chain with developers, which is the most important metric when assessing what's going on with blockchains. Technology is open source, meaning technology does not differentiate you or give you any real advantage other than a first-mover advantage. Community is everything. They're the number 3 chain today in that regard. But clearly, you've got Cardano. Charles Hoskinson is a smart guy that's been around for a long time, and many others. The crypto space is only getting more crowded, says Pierce, and in the long run, he thinks the leading crypto platforms of the future may still be unheard of. Think EOS was the Netscape of the ecosystem, solving scaling, latency and friction. But there are many other Generation 3 chains coming into existence. Cardano dominates blockchain development by Git commits. Cardano was the most actively developed coin in 2018 by GitHub commits. Compared to Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency by market cap, which sat at 52nd place. More development on Cardano than on Bitcoin with the end of 2018. A slew of interesting statistics regarding the crypto industry have started to emerge. While some are expected recaps of the year, others paint a more interesting picture of the world of digital coins. One of those reports came from CoinCodeCap, a website that keeps a log of all the changes made to the code of cryptocurrencies around the world. The report showed that Cardano has been the most actively developed cryptocurrency in 2018. According to OniControl, Cardano received more than 46,000 commits to its code repositories during 2018, meaning that its core code was added to and revised 46,000 times. The second most developed coin of the year, with around 22,000 commits, was Augur, the 48th in the most valued cryptocurrencies list. Trailing in 4th and 5th are Ethereum and Dlisk. GitHub is one of the most widely used services for version control using it, which tracks changes in software and coordinates work among multiple developers. What do commits mean for a coin's future? The most recent data coming from CoinCodeCap showed that being the most valuable or the most frequently traded coin doesn't necessarily mean that it is the most developed one. The more commits a cryptocurrency has, the more changes have been made to the entire project. According to a CoinCodeCap developer, every commit has a unique ID that allows developers to keep a transparent record of all the changes made. These changes matter because they reflect the amount of work being put in behind the scenes, which could have a tremendous impact on the value of the coin, especially over the long term. Cardano's focus on development has positioned it to be a worthy competitor to Ethereum in 2019. Others see Cardano as a clear example of how cryptocurrencies should be developed. Gore of Agrawal of CoinMonk's 8x development should always precede value creation and adoption in the development path of a coin. The money, he pointed out, should ideally come last. Agrawal also pointed out that a lot of cryptocurrencies follow this path backward, which is creating a problematic environment that is rife with volatility and speculation. By holding an ICO, coins are able to harvest funds from investors before providing tangible results. This may disincentivize projects from developing as founders are rewarded immediately, instead of when they succeed, like in traditional venture capital finance. Even though Cardano was the most committed project of 2018, it still lost around 95% of the market cap in 2018, which is a bigger loss than faced by top coins like Bitcoin, Ether and XRP. Furthermore, Git commits can are gamble. A developer can make trivial changes over and over to inflate the score. These statistics are only meaningful if development teams use the feature judiciously. All that in consideration, it appears that Cardano is likely one of the most actively developed cryptocurrencies. Over the long run, more development typically translates to better features, more users, and ultimately a higher price.